Hi folks, this is Aaron Lefevre in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Today I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about the amp that I use for my smaller and mid-sized gigs, for practice, anytime I need to go outdoors and play music, anytime I don't have access to power. And the reason for that is it's battery powered, which is just fantastic. So it's ideal for anybody who's doing street performing or busking, or if you've got a party coming up. I've used it for that. It just sounds great as a speaker, but it's ideal for acoustic instrumentalists, singer-songwriters, any kind of solo performer, or even if you just need to, I don't know, you could give a presentation and you just need your voice to carry a bit more. This is really great for that. So it's the A48 from Elite Acoustics, and basically what it has is this lovely control panel on the back side. I use it, I'm just going to talk a little bit about how I use it. I'm not going to go into all the nitty-gritty details about it because there's a lot packed in here, and if you want to know everything that you want or need to know, just go to the link in the description below, go to eliteacoustics.com and look up A48 and you'll be able to learn all about it. So I'm an instrumental fingerstyle solo acoustic guitarist, and so really all I need is one channel. It has two channels. Each one has an XLR or a 1/4 inch input on it. You've also got two more 1/4 inch inputs here. A little less flexibility on that channel, but so for the first channel that I use, there's just so much flexibility built into it. It's got its own gain knob, it has a mute button, it has an effects blend knob, which is great because there's this wonderful effects system built into this. It has about 16 different effects, reverb, delays, chorus, that sort of thing. They're just great sounding effects, so there's no need to take pedals or fancy processors or anything like that because it's already here. And on this channel you've also got an independent EQ section, which is great. Another great thing about this is you don't have to use a pickup system in your guitar to use it. You could use a microphone because it has 48 volt fan power built in, which you can turn on or off. You can power it here through the XLR. I've used it that way before. It sounds great. Just sounds like your guitar louder. It's wonderful. Let's see, what else do we have that I'm not talking about? Well, I think probably the most important thing is the battery. It's located here, which is very easy to get to if you need to do anything with it, exchange it, change it out, whatever. Something goes wrong with it. But the battery charge lasts anywhere from 7 to 10 hours, which is more than enough time for any gig. Anybody that's out there playing a 10-hour gig, I'm really sorry for you. I don't envy you. But you could do it if you want it. Let's see, what else? As you can see, it's up on a pole, so it's got a pole mount built into the bottom of it. I think it weighs about 30 pounds, so it's not real heavy, easy to lug around. It's not big. The output on it is about 40 watts, which is pretty loud. I can actually hear this when I'm using my 1000-watt PA system. I can still hear it, and because of that, I use this as a monitor with my larger PA system as well. Because it has such a nice clarity, it really lets me hear what I'm doing. Let it just, like a banquet or a big fundraiser or something like that, or a bar. It gets really hard to hear what you're doing because people are pretty loud when they're conversing, and this just helps you hear really, really nicely. It's just great. So, the purpose of this video, besides just talking about it and what I use it for, I wanted to do a bit of a sound sample. So I'm going to play my acoustic guitar, unplugged, mic'd, going straight into my DAW. I'm not going to put any processors, no effects, nothing. I'm not going to do any compression. It's just going to be dry mic signal of my guitar. And then I'm going to compare it to the amp when I plug into that with my guitar. I'm not going to use a preamp or anything. I'm just going to go direct from my guitar into the amp. So this is kind of a really stripped down version of my setup, I would say, but it's the simplest, and the great thing is that even though it's simple, it just sounds fantastic. Like, there's really not that much that you need to put into this. It just sounds good from the get-go. So I'm gonna mic it after I plug into it, and that's going to go into the DAW, no effects, none of that. And I'm also, because it has two direct DI outs, I'm going to send the signal directly from this to that and compare the signals a little bit, just so you can get an idea of how you can use it, plugged in or sent to the front of house or whatever you need to do with it. You can get kind of a good idea of what it sounds like. So let's check it out.